Hey, you guys, Convo Chicks are here. You guys have been waiting, and we are here. Sorry about last week. It was 420, and we had to take care of some things. However, we are here now, and we are a two-woman show. So give us one moment so we can let everyone know that we are live.
I think we got peoples.
All right, I'm almost done. Y'all give us one more minute.
Nikki, you need to take it to the beginning question. That's one of the ending ones.
All right, hey y'all, how y'all doing out there? It is Convo Chicks. We are here. We know last week we were not here for you guys. It was 420, so we're here now. All right. So with that being said, all right, Miss Quanda, what you drinking? Oh, you gotta be unmute yourself.
So I told y'all every week I'm trying something new. So I've been trying out the wines and all these. So I am trying. It's called Pacific View Vineyards. Can y'all see it?
Ooh,
It
okay.
got 9% alcohol. So
9% is good. I like 11 and 13, but that's fine too.
I do too. But
Right.
we'll see what they talk about.
Okay. I am drinking some coconut tequila and lemonade. I just made me a little
That's some
concoction right
hard.
quick. I
That's
mean,
some hard.
just a little bit. Okay.
No, I haven't tried that one.
Okay, so with that being said, we got our drinks. I hope y'all got y'all drinks. If y'all are ready, we are going to jump in now. Okay, all today so we didn't switched it up a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm putting the wrong thing up. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, so we have switched it up a little bit. Okay, so Convo Chicks likes to take tests because this test came about because my husband said I was controlling. I said one little thing, and he said, "That's the problem. You too controlling." So, with that being said, what I did was I said, Quan, okay, well, let's find a test that, determines if I am controlling or not. So she took the test and I took the test. Quan, did you put the link at in the bottom?
I did not. Let me do it right now.
Okay, you want me to do it? You got it.
Doing it right now.
Okay, so while she does that, so I took the test. You did it?
Yep.
Okay, so while we're doing that, while you guys are seeing it and looking at it and reviewing it, we actually took the test together. Quanda, what did yours say?
Man said, I am sometimes controlling, and I need to go look at that.
Okay, so I took another one. However, mine was like 29 questions long, and it went into detail. See, no, I did another one, not that one, because that one was like more towards like, relationships.
Yeah,
like
the first one you did.
Yes. This one that I took was 29 questions, and it was targeted towards like me personally being controlling. It was asking like basically like how what's your favorite color? What type of trips you like to go on? It was like really personal to go on. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the test together. So okay. Quanda, you ready to do the? Wait, I don't see you posting.
Give me 1 second. Some people saying they don't see it, so I'm about
to. Yeah, because I don't see it on here either.
And I did it through. I did it through this way, so I'm about to go and literally put it in the comments through my phone.
Yeah, copy and paste it on there because I think you probably did it for our YouTube.
That's what I'm thinking myself. So that's what I'm going in there right now, y'all.
Okay, so she's gonna make sure that she gets it.
0.2 seconds. I'm dropping it in there right now. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the post went to YouTube instead of Facebook. I need them to get that together. Okay, so do y'all see the test? Let me know if y'all don't see it. I'm finna pin it if I can figure out.
Yes, I was just gonna say pin it to the top.
I'm working on that. Let me know if y'all don't see it. I'm finna pin it. Honey.
Where did you send it to me at though?
Yo, inbox.
Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook.
Oh, that's why.
That's because we talk 800 different ways. We literally talk on all three all goddamn day.
This is crazy. It is really crazy. Okay, so Quanda has pinned it. If you guys want, you can go and take the test now if you want to, or you can take it with us. I don't know if you can do it if you
watch it on your phone. Long. It's literally like 10 questions long. And it's not long at all.
Right. Okay. So okay, let's start the quiz. Let's start. Okay, let's start the quiz.
Okay, so the first question asks, do you interfere with your partner's external relationships? Of course, never, or rarely. I put rarely. I don't actually. I never do. I never really interfere. I don't really care who you friends with or what you and your friend got going on.
I
Ain't
said
really my
rarely.
business.
I said rarely. It's my business. I just don't. My husband friend's not toxic, so we good.
So the second one say, are you the only one that makes decisions in the relationships? You got sometimes, all the time, or never.
Okay, I
I'm
put
more of
sometimes.
a sometimey.
Sometimes, yeah, because
Because sometimes you got to make decisions. You got to scrap the boots up and make the decisions.
mhm.
The third one say, do you always want your partner to be around with you? Be around you. Not all the time. Yes and never.
Okay, I
Not
said
all
not,
the time.
yeah, I said not all the time. When we first started dating, it was like,
Nope,
now
I'm
it's like,
never.
really? Maybe I was the only one in La La Land.
I don't. I like to kick it. I like to chit chat, but I'm a busy person. I like to do some shit on my own.
You know what? The thing is that we're not around each other all the time due to the fact that he works. However, like we're best friends. Like we can go outside and kick it and be cool. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind that part. Like we can go outside and kick it and have fun. You know.
Agreed. Okay, so the next question say, do you always want your partners focus on you? Do you always want your partner to focus on you? All the time? No. And on occasion.
On occasion.
On occasion. I agree on occasion.
On
Because
occasion.
sometimes I need your undivided attention. I don't need it all the time, but I do need it sometimes.
I do need it sometimes.
The fifth question say, are you isolating your partner from his or her family and friends?
Hell yeah. No, I'm just playing.
No. Why would I do such a thing? Absolutely or sometimes. No, I'm not isolating you from nobody. I'm not telling you who you can and cannot talk to. You grown, we grown. All I ask for is some respect. I don't care who you talk to.
This is true.
6. Do you dictate what your partner does? Yes, not at all, or sometimes. I don't. Not at all. I don't dictate it.
So can we define the word dictate?
This is not a dictatorship over here. Controlling.
Sometimes.
We just found out that Nikki is controlling.
Sometimes.
7. Do you always call or text to monitor your partner's movement?
No.
Yes, I feel it's very necessary. No, I make sure I don't overdo it, or most times.
None of
I don't
these.
like to overdo it. I like you when you go outside, enjoy yourself, have your good time. You know what I'm saying? Check in, let me know you good, but you don't got to hit me up on a daily, on the regular. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Interesting. Okay, you keep going. 1 second. Go ahead.
8. Do you always go through your partner's phone or social media accounts? Social media accounts. Not all the time, but once in a while. All the time, or I don't do it at all. I'm a good once in a while. Every once in a while, I got to roam. I'm sorry. I'm nosy. You don't even be looking for nothing. I'm just nosy, okay?
I want to make sure it ain't there. And then if it ain't there, you won't hear from me again in 6 months.
I don't even be looking for nothing half the time.
No, I just want to see what you're doing.
I be trying to see what y'all be talking about. Who you be talking about? What everybody be talking about? I be trying to get somebody tea, okay? I'm nosy. Don't pay me no man. I'm nosy.
That is it.
9. Do you ask too many questions? All the time. Sometime, or not all the time?
All the time.
It ought to pertain on what it's about. Like if it's about your whereabouts, no, I don't. Sometimes I do believe in like some things are, you don't have to always tell me everything. Even though I like to know everything, but like my boyfriend's really good on like what him and his guys discuss. Like their personal life, he won't just tell me that. He'd be like, that's them. Not they don't got nothing to do with us. And I'd be like, okay, some shit just don't want to know. That's how you end up in jail as a conspiracy, because you be trying to figure out what the fuck going on. And now you send him to ask you, so you know where he put the 50 keys at. Bitch, I don't know anything. I don't even talk about this stuff.
Girl, the whole TikTok. You know Juju?
Okay.
Girl, okay. The next one is
Okay, the last one. Do you always criticize everything your partner does? Yes, but that's necessary for them to take the right decision, make the right decision. Sometimes or never.
Okay, wait, what does
Sometimes
the
I
word
do
criticize mean? What does the word criticize? Because it could be constructive criticism.
It's still criticism.
Yep. View my result.
You are controlling sometimes. It appears you are sometimes controlling. You might not know, but you can be controlling towards your partner. This can as well damage your relationship. You need to look into it before it's too late. You are controlling. I told you. I told you. I told you.
I don't give a damn. He need me.
Controlling. It seems like a lot of these women says they're controlling.
They control it. Oh my God.
Controlling.
Okay, give me 1 minute. I gotta blow my
See, that's what they be talking about. Y'all out here just being controlling and telling these men what they can and cannot do. That's why they don't be wanting to mess with us women now. Well, they ain't got nobody else to mess with unless they can do a Benzino. Maybe they gonna do a Benzino. Then they can get somebody who lacks. Just hopefully they. I said they ain't got no choice but to deal with us being this controlling unless they gonna do a Benzino.
Okay, so that's a gendered, so they're still considered women. So,
but they might not be as controlling. Like,
are they controlling anybody that want to be?
Because like I've seen a lot of like
any man that want to be a woman is controlling. You controlling your gender. You're controlling.
You ain't fucking laugh. That was a good one. I got to get that one to you. That was a good one. That was a good one. You're right.
Controlling.
You're right.
Honestly, I don't really know why somebody would want to be a woman though. Like the whole reproductive thing is like amazing and like really, really, oh my God. But like to not have to wear a shirt and to actually just not have to carry a baby and to not have a period is like,
oh my fucking God. Oh my God. It's everything because.
So y'all trying to have best of the both worlds. So y'all want to be a woman but not get pregnant and not have a child and not have a period.
Because you can dad having a baby. The type of complications that come with having a uterus alone.
Alone.
Not fucking damn.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy. Okay. So we found out that Quanda is sometimes controlling and I am all the way controlling there is. However.
Make sure you tell hubby, you know what? Babes.
Gives a No, I'm just playing. To know better is to do better. So I'm going to ask my husband, where can I back away for a moment and see what I can do? You know, it's called communication. All right.
Let me see you do this. I got to see this.
I mean, okay. The first question, we're going to jump into a serious note right now. Okay. And this is regarding, I think her name is Tyra, probably. What's her name?
Let me see if I could pull up this bald head scallywag.
Don't do that. We don't know all the details, okay?
You is so right. We do not. However, it's just some things you just don't do. Her name is like Taya Posley.
Yeah, Taya Posley.
She's from Florida. You know, Florida people look crazy.
Okay, ma'am. We're not gonna. Mine say I'm controlling. There he told you. Oh my goodness. Oh, she said Rose could control it sometimes. Okay, sometimes she. Damn, I'm just the only bitch that was not that was.
That was a straight through door controller.
I mean, okay. Anywho. All right, so we're gonna jump into this young lady. What is her name?
Taya Posley.
Taya Posley. Okay, so Miss Taya Posley supposedly.
throwing this wine back.
Is
It's actually pretty good, and I haven't really been drinking.
okay. So you gonna be
Since
buzzed.
my last episode of being a little too drunk in my life.
Oh yeah, she finna be buzzed in about 10 minutes. Okay, so let's wrap it up. Okay, no. Okay, so seriously. So this lady, Tyra Posley, supposedly had basically she was into it with her baby's father, and she basically said in so many text messages and that he screenshot that she wanted to kill the child. She's going to kill the child. You need to come and get your child, and I hate your child because of you. No, I hate the child more than I hate you. So,
and she smacked the child.
Oh, that was what happened. She smacked the child. That's what made awareness comes toward her way.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so we already know her story and what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're going to talk about how you guys don't know that you're mentally, physically, and emotionally
abusing these kids,
your child. Now, I know for a fact that some of us take our teaching from our parents and say, well, my mom did it. And, but my thing is, exactly. So my thing is now certain generational decisions can stay and some need to definitely go. Okay.
Agreed.
It's some phrases that we need to look and talk about. Okay. So the phrase, you get that from your daddy and it's not positive at all, that's definitely abuse. Oh, Jesus. It's so sad because a lot of women have these kids to keep the man, and then when it does not work, they mentally, physically, and emotionally abuse the kids and don't know it out of their own frustration. And that goes back to say you are in control of who you have a child by. If you take those precautions, then you'll be fine. However, if not, you should be mentally, physically, and emotionally and financially available to do whatever it takes to take care of this child and protect this child, okay? Quanda, we on the same page. Y'all already know. Don't do nothing wrong to the kids around me.
I don't play about these kids.
I don't play about the kids. I don't give a.
And I've seen a lot of people sharing, specifically her status, like, send her to hell. She this and that, she did that. But also realizing just because y'all didn't go to the depths that she went to
of the physical and the emotional abuse,
y'all still be doing that to these kids. Like,
most definitely.
I understand life is sometimes shit.
Mm-hmm.
I understand shit goes down with the other parent. I'm a prime example. I have a child who is a spitting motherfucking image. Y'all can see my face because I'm with y'all. Spitting motherfucking image of her motherfucking daddy. I mean, from the stupid ass mannerisms, everything. She is her daddy child. And I had to catch myself because I remember when she first started to really, 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 really morph into him. Because I'm going to say morph because that's what the fuck. It's weird, y'all. I used to do the frown up like, oh, you like your daddy, like, go away. And I did not, and I had to start realizing, like, that's not positive. Like, that is knocking down her self-esteem because she already going to school. And of course, we got a little nappy head old bullies who's already picking on his kids. Ain't no telling what they saying. And you probably adding on to what they saying. Or you adding into how they look at their dad.
That part. It's
they might see their dad as not a handsome, or their mother. I'm gonna say, or their mother, because dads do it to their kids too. Mm-hmm. They might see the other parent as not as handsome, or that might be the little ugly flaw out of their parent, and you sit here telling them, just you legit like your mama, you legit like your daddy, and
yeah.
Like, yes, so you telling me you low key telling me I'm ugly or whatever I may feel, whatever
or you have to specify how you're actually projecting this off, because even if you're a child, lie about something. Oh, you get that lying shit from your daddy. Everybody lie, mama.
And you also is changing the way that they see the other parent.
You definitely change the way they see the other parent. I literally watch how. Well, I purposely coddle and love on my kids because that's how I was. So it comes naturally. However, I find myself doing it more and more because I feel like the world is already horrible. Why would you make it even more horrible for a child that has no say so in this world? So everything I do is for my kids, period.
And even these moms who are like, I kind of low key really, really hate that line. I'm not gonna let him be in her life because I don't need nobody coming in and out my child life.
No,
I understand
you
the
let
logic,
that child
but
know.
that's not your choice to
It's
sit
not.
and choose.
Your choice was to not to have that baby if you ain't want him in and out. Period.
I kind of low key, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for that. I hate that line because at one point your child will realize I got an ain't shit mama or ain't shit daddy who keeps running in and out of my life. But you have to let them experience that because they're gonna
It
always
builds
look at you
character.
as the cock blocker.
It builds character. And not only does it build character in a child, it builds character in you to see how much you learn about your own child and how strong your child is. Just because you and you don't even have to tell your child the
Nothing.
wrong, like literally
Nothing. You have
my
to say
oldest
nothing.
my oldest child, I literally have never ever talked bad about her father. In my eyes, he did the best he could. I mean, he had a lot of children. He did the best he could. He wanted my child. I never talked bad about him at all. Even when he didn't show up because he had did something else, it was never intentionally. I know that he honestly wanted and loved my child. I never did anything or said, even when he pissed me off because I knew he could have did better. I never did. So my thing is, as she got older and her wanting more from him, she has her own projection on how he was. However, I never at all dictated that part of her. As she got older and we had conversations about certain things that the family members did or what she expected, it built character, and it built the way that she projects her relationships further with her own friends and her own dating. You need to literally sit back and watch how strong your kids is versus dictating who comes in and out of your kid's life.
There you go. There you go. You
Now,
don't
if they are
the chance to stand on their own 2 feet and make their own decisions.
Nope.
Yes, we are their parent. Yes, we ultimately get the ultimate decision. However, these kids have a mind of their own.
Mhm.
My daughter, like, her daddy is a screamer. He's a screamer. Just fuck it. What are you doing this? What are you doing? He's one of those. And recently she was like, Mom, she was listening to like one of her friends and their dad, and she was like, Mom, why my daddy got to be like that? But she imitates it so well. It's so fucking funny. But they learn on their own, and they also realize how their parents are, whether it's good or bad. They realize the good and bad. They get to learn who their parents are.
Yes.
As opposed to learning who we put in front of them.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
These kids are able to make their own decisions. You have to trust that we're giving them the tools to make their own decisions.
And
because
not only that,
decide out of their parents what's good or bad, then how do you expect them to decide it out of people that's out here in this world?
And not only that, y'all know y'all kids gonna not help y'all or take care of y'all when y'all get older, when they find out that y'all kept their daddy away from them.
You become the enemy.
Yes. Okay, so it's this show that I watch on, I forgot what it is, but it's called A Million Little Things or whatever, right? So in this particular episode, the mother, okay, she's grown. It's the black couple. She's mixed.
Oh, I seen that episode.
Yeah, so she's mixed. The daddy and the mother is white and the daddy is black. So that couple, because there's several couples in there. That's why I'm narrowing it down to the race thing. Okay, so the thing is, all of Regina's life, her mother had put in her mind, let her mind wonder that her dad ran off with her with another woman and married someone else. However, in this episode, the daddy literally says, well, the Regina says, okay, Dad, I need answers because you made a gesture to say that you did not leave my mother and then a year later date marry another woman. And he said, well, I didn't. Your mother cheated on me with someone and then I left and then I married her a year later. I didn't know her before then. And she said, what? So she went to her mother and talked to her mother about it, and she's an adult. And all of this stuff came up out of nowhere about how her mother allowed her, because she said, I never told you that he cheated. You thought that he cheated and left me that way, and I just let you do that. So even omitting is a lie. Your child is going to be mad at you for that too.
They take that as you are literally robbing them. I understand sometimes you have no choice. Sometimes the other parent do not want to be active. However, if that parent wants to be active, I don't care how often or unoften it is. Some parents are not active the first few years. Some become active hell at the year 5, at the year 10. It does not matter. What you are robbing that child of is a whole different type of learning experience that you cannot ever expose that child to.
This is very
You never know what that other parent can and will teach them, because they will learn something from them. Just like definitely learn. Anybody, they will learn it from. Same thing with other, like certain other family members. Sometimes it's okay to let your kids be around the rest of their family. Mm-hmm. You don't know who their sounding board may become. Mm-hmm. They may feel out of pocket inside of the home. However, they may meet cousin Tanya, who you can't motherfucker stand. But cousin Tanya is their favorite person because that's who they can relate to. We got to give these kids a chance to start seeing life through their eyes.
Everybody had a drunk auntie or a drunk uncle.
That was the everything.
That influenced them. Like I had an uncle and he taught me how to step. So, I mean, like,
we cannot be
all grab things. And not saying that he wasn't a great influence or he was pushed away. It's just the fact that it's like, and then, like, I mean, just because you don't approve don't mean that, hell, I need some street smarts too, mama.
That's why I said we can't physically be all. We can't physically, mentally, emotionally be all for our kids. It's impossible. And that's how these kids end up getting out here. Because even when they become a certain age, their peers will begin to influence them.
Yes. That is true.
They will begin to influence them. So we have to assume that we have given them the correct tools to make these decisions. And sometimes that may be against the other parent.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
But that's what our job is. Our job isn't to control their life. It's to put the tools in front of them for them to be able to navigate their own life. I thought that was the point of parenthood here.
Well, now hold on now. There's no handbook. There's no handbook to parenting. Everyone parents different because you could parent the same. You could have 4 kids and parent all of them the same way, and all 4 of them will change and go their own ways.
That is true.
So moving on, we're gonna keep Miss, what's her name? Probably
Taya Posley.
Okay, we're going to keep Taya Posley in our prayers that if she did do this, she gets the help that she needed. And I'm glad that the person that actually reported her did a great job, because maybe we can, get her the help she needs. We don't know. We're gonna pray for
hearing these kind of stories.
That is true. But we have to hold on to we have to still hold on to our young Black youth, because things go down, and we do not know what she's been through, and we just want to make sure that she gets all the resources she needs. We're not gonna talk bad about her, but I don't like hearing about the kids being abused. And whoever reported her, thank you. Okay, and hopefully she will know that you did a great job for her. So let's move on. All right. So this may ruffle little feathers. Okay.
I don't care. Get on nerves tonight, huh?
I don't care if it ruffles any feathers. Hell, because you know what? These little kids is growing up to be adults. All right. So let's see what we're doing.
Child, the ghetto.
I don't care.
The ghetto.
All right. So you guys see it. Are you raising your son to be your husband? Okay. So we're not now. I love a man that loves his mother. Okay. I love a man that takes care of his mother, make sure she is good. However, it's a fine line between y'all raising y'all sons to be y'all husbands and raising them to be a great son. Okay, a great son makes your mama good.
I'm not even gonna say that. Y'all either they raise him to be a good husband or their perfect husband.
Okay, so Quanda got a son. So Quanda go tell you what she is and what she ain't. Look, in the hood way, what she is and what she ain't. Not the what she is and what she ain't gonna do. While raising her son, because I don't have a son. However, I have 4 daughters. But if I was to have a son, I'd probably be in jail because ain't nobody gonna do my.
I just got one question. Call me what you want. Is there a rule book? And I feel like, because now that I have a son, maybe I should be privy to this rule book. Is there a guidebook or something for when your sons get girlfriends? Because I'm confused.
Okay, so let me tell y'all. Okay, so
because baby,
I have a viewer that sent me a text message of a shirt she wanted. And I'm not going to say her name. However, she sent me this image. And y'all tell me what y'all think about this question. I mean, this shirt. Okay, so this is the shirt. Okay, I got to block her name out. I can't block her name out. Okay, there it is. I blocked the name out. Okay, so this is the shirt, right? She wants this for her son.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. So it says, rules for dating my son. Respect me as his mama.
Okay.
Now,
understandable.
So what do you feel like is respecting you as his mama, though? That's what I don't understand. Like
that's the problem. We're gonna elaborate. Let me finish.
Yes, because respecting him as his mama, are you going to respect him as me as his girlfriend? Because I feel like the way you want your man to treat you is the way you should be raising your son to treat his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I am not saying at all that I do not like this. If I had a son, I don't know. So you text it, I will read it. So you reading the man text messages.
That's creepy.
Okay. And then it says, I am everywhere. So you just going to be stalking them.
Yep.
You hurt him, you hurt me. No, you hurt him, I hurt you. So you just threatening the little girl because she didn't want to talk to him no more.
So what if she just broke up with him? His heart broke. So now you're going to come be mad at me because I broke up with him?
Be a lady. Why? How you know he don't want no hoe?
Why you worried about what I am? What I got to do? Got to do what you got going on. See?
Lie to me, I will find out. Ma'am, who are you?
You ain't my mama. I don't owe you nothing.
I got a mama, ma'am.
You not my, I don't owe you any, man, I don't even know you.
He's my prince, not your toy or your doormat. Okay, I'm not trying to make him be my doormat. However, if he knows what I want,
he will decide if I'm making him a doormat or not you.
I hope these is questions for like a first date, like he little. Okay, so I do better research than the FBI. So you finna research this lady.
How? You're damn near double my age.
But my thing is, if you gonna research me, if you research me and you find out I was twerking on live, now you don't like me?
Because I was throwing it in a circle.
I mean, I got your son that way. Okay. No drama queen allowed. So I can't cry because I want my way?
Are you a drama queen, though? You got to be a drama queen for this shirt.
I am. You definitely dramatic for this shirt. You're right.
You walking around with this shirt on, I'm going to assume you're a drama queen.
You break his heart, I will break yours. Oh, no, I will be your worst nightmare. I promise. So you just promised this girl you was going to stalk her, be her worst nightmare because she broke your son's heart. When breaking hearts builds character. You need your heart broke.
Who's to say? I remember
and this guy 33,000 comments. No, it got 3.6 comments and 127 shares. So that means that 127,000 people like this for their son, and 127,000 people on Facebook is raising their husband.
And this is why our men, half our men, are fucked up. And I'm sad to say it, because these women, and don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with how you raise your child. However, these women are raising these men to feel like they are the prized motherfucking possession, untouched. And then they get any woman, and every single woman, they feel like they must bow down to their knees because my mama told me I can have whatever I want, or I can do this, or I can do that. And it's like, sir, that's not how life. Fuck a relationship. That ain't how life work.
And you know what's
Everybody's
crazy?
not at your
So,
needs.
So, my thing is that a lot of women do not, like, if you have a son and a daughter in a household, not all women are all men, and your son is not on the chore list, or your son only has to take out the garbage, or your son should know. And what bothers me the most is your son cannot play with so-called girl toys. And I am going to say this, and I'm going to say it with my chest poked out. The reason why so many men walk away or don't know how to take care of a child is because you did not let him hold that baby down. And I'm ready to argue. I am so ready to argue.
My baby walked through with the baby down like he got a whole baby.
A whole kitchen set?
That's your baby?
Why he can't play with a kitchen set? So babies can't cook?
Men can't cook?
But he see his son, his daddy out there on the grill. Because my husband got a whole Master Chef grill back there, and I called it his kitchen set. He started laughing.
I don't understand. Like, I seriously, deep down actually been asking myself this question for a good 10, 11, 12 years. Is it a book out here? Because I have ran into the same type of issues with multiple mothers. Like, it's like an intimidation tactic. Pooh, my mama don't even do half the shit you begging me to do. My mama don't tell me what to do. My mama don't demand this certain level of respect. Mama demand respect, don't get me wrong. But the level that y'all be demanding, you want somebody to put you on a motherfucking pedestal. Meanwhile, I'm living with your son. You didn't do a good job of raising him. And I don't mean that for just my relationship. I have stated that for most of the relationships I've been with, that I'm living with your son. I have been around your son. You didn't do that good of a job.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say that because Miss Mary Atway, you did a great job with your son. I love your son. Like what you did, I love your relationship. Not a problem.
I'm not gonna say they didn't do a good job. I'm just saying there are a lot of things that, because you put emphasis on the things that you are looking for out of a man, you did not put the good emphasis on the thing that a man needs to lead a household. And that's why a lot of women feel like these men are not leading households, because of the emphasis that they were they were raised upon. It's not necessarily the man's fault. I'm not even going to. It is partially, and y'all know I usually don't say it ain't partially no women's fault, because y'all ain't finna keep dumping shit on us. However, it's partially these women's fault. Yes, you raised him. How did you raise him? You raised him to be a man who get out here and rip and run the streets and make whatever money you need to pay a bill? Or did you raise him to be in the household and cook, clean, wash your dishes? What type of man did you raise?
Okay, so let me say this. I seen this this meme, and it said, "My mama raised me right. I did wrong on my own." So that says a whole lot, okay?
Right.
And with that saying a whole lot, like literally, you can raise all of your children the same way, and they have their own paths when they get older and be able to make decisions.
And I'm not saying they can't,
but it does start from home.
That needs to be done.
When it comes to a relationship, I believe that it does start at home. Meaning, when your son get his first girlfriend and you talking to him, don't talk to him as a bitter woman to say, "Oh, you better treat these women like this because they're gonna do nothing but stump on your heart." No, you setting them up for that. And don't talk to him as a bitter woman to say, "Oh, well, do this, that, and the third because your daddy left me." Don't be like your dad, ma'am. No.
And I'm not gonna say, because let me say this. As a woman, you do your best you could by your son. It's no way you should be raising the son alone if you did. However, I am going to say this, just like you said, yes, men do decide to go wrong on their own. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. You raised them thinking that, oh, if he cook or he clean, that's a perk
Mm-hmm.
and not a necessity. So now he walking around, put his motherfucking chest out because he feel like, oh, I cook and I clean. You should be bowing down to
Sir,
me.
you're supposed
Oh, I
to
pay
do
all the
those
bills.
things.
You should be bowing down
Sir,
to
you're
me.
supposed to provide for your family.
Oh, I do this. You should be doing that.
Sir, you're
Y'all
supposed
make
to buy me
decisions,
those shoes.
and that's come from as a little boy, not putting them on a toilet list, feeling like they gotta clean up.
Yes.
You make them feel like them doing any old good thing outside of the norm of what you raised them is a perk and a bonus, and it's like, nigga, no.
When I was growing up, and I remember staying at my aunt's house as well as my house, my brother had chores just like we had chores. However, he had to clean the bathroom though. Like he had other chores, but he had to clean the bathroom and he had to take out the garbage. And if my mother pulls up and my mama got to go to the gas station, he got to go with her so he could pump the gas. And I believe that's possibly the reason why I hate taking out the garbage and pumping gas, because my mama showed me.
I've taken out trash. I'll take out my trash in a minute.
I didn't say
somebody don't take it out fast enough for me. I'm gonna go take my garbage out.
I ain't say I can't. I said I don't want to. And
I'm saying like I will, and it's not a gender thing for me on take. I really don't give a fuck as long as it get out of my house.
No, it's not a gender thing.
I don't care how we get there.
I don't want to.
Like
and when I wasn't in a relationship,
I don't care who cooks as long as somebody cook.
My brother took out my garbage, and my brother pumped my gas when I was not in a relationship. And when I got married, he took himself to Florida and pursued his life because he knew I was in great hands.
My best friend is the same thing. Even like when she was in her single life, she would have someone come over and her trash would pile up until somebody came over to take it out.
See, what I did was, if my brother was not living with me at the time, he already knew. I already know I was going to see my brother weekly, so he was going to take the garbage out. Now, I have taken the garbage out, because I was forced to. However,
I've done it, but if
I don't want to, though.
Wait till somebody. I need unless it got to get bad for her to take it out. Other than that,
no, I'm too much of a hell no. It'd be sticking and shit. Hell no, I take mine out. But see, what I do is, what I do is, if I'm cooking something that stinks that day, I'll put it in the regular little shopping garbage bag, tie it up, put it on the door, and then I'll take it out when I go out to go to work the next morning, so that I only have like paper trash in the garbage, so it won't stink. Now I have done that though. So. Yes. So with that being said, we are talking about, I'm sorry, you guys, I just switched over. We were talking about the whole, are you raising your son to be your husband? And Kwanda has a son, and she was, letting us know that, it's no handbook, and she's looked for certain ideas to, implement certain things, because she is the mother, but his father is in his life all the way, Hey, brother. Yes. And he's a great father. Hey,
I'm going to do a poll to ask, what are good qualities that you should start implementing in your son as a child that would hopes groom him into a good man or a potential husband?
Girl, you can't. Girl, let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell y'all about.
You can't groom him, but just like we've said before, there are some things that are taught at home.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you
how to feed yourself, pay your own bills is necessity to me.
Okay, okay. So, okay, give me 1 second. I got a story to tell y'all real quick. My bad, children. Okay. Real quick story. Okay, so it was this guy. I went to school with him. It was a girl. They was like madly in love. But if you would look at the relationship in the mind of vain people and the mind of the world, you would say that they did not match. Literally. Okay, so he was high yellow, curly hair, fine. This grammar school, okay? She was short, dark skin, heavy set. Beautiful face, though, okay? No, I'm not even going to say beautiful face. I'm not going to define her face. She was beautiful in herself. However, the world made it look horrible. He literally, I was cool with him. And, I'm always in somebody's business for free. So I asked her, and I remember this story like it was yesterday. I literally asked her why they broke up, and she said she did not know. So I went and asked him, why did they break up? Because they were together from 4th grade all the way to 8th grade. You know, we was little kids. He literally said his auntie told him, no lie, he is too fine to be with her, and he need to have about 10 hoes right now. Okay? That is a toxic woman that just implemented in him that. Now, fast forward. Do you know this man had 2 kids with a woman in high school? So you had 2 kids before you even got out of high school. Okay? Now your kids are growing up with you. And he told me that was the reason why. I interviewed him because he was supposed to be on my show one day, and he couldn't because he was flying. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, now he has a really, really big career. Like, he has a restaurant and everything. Like he's established. Okay. But yeah, it's like women don't understand how much influence you have on these young men, and y'all raise them. Just like it takes a village to raise a child. It's a village, ma'am, a village.
Okay. I'm not even gonna say women. It's literally the opposite sex, because when it comes down to men is for women is to men. You like to see yourself looking a certain type of way in the opposite sex, whether older or young. You're not out here looking potentially for someone older or younger. However, you do care about the image that you portray to these people. So someone can come up to me and say, like, even as a kid, everybody used to tell me, like, oh, you're gonna be a problem when you get older. And like, I never really cared for it because I used to think I was like an ugly duckling. However,
I got teased so much. People always tell me when you get older, you're gonna, man, because my qualities that older people wanted. You know what I'm saying? So as a young child, I don't know that I have the perfect eyebrows, perfect eyes, perfect lips, perfect texture of hair. Like, I don't know this perfect shape. As an older woman, they're telling me this. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm taking heat to it, but as I got older, now I know what they meant.
Yeah, like, it didn't mean much to me. Like, I always would tell myself. Plus, I kind of had a glimpse of what I'll look like in the future, so I kind of understood what they were saying. If anybody knows,
I just thought I was gonna look like my mama. My mama is gorgeous.
Well, my auntie is a spin image of me. The only difference was she was light skinned before she left or whatever. She was light skinned. Yes. I'm literally. Only difference now is I am slightly bigger. However, I am a spitting image of her. Like, people think that's my mama, but I'm just caramel. She was light skinned, I'm caramel. So I kind of knew what I was going, qualities I was gonna have. I knew already. But it did not matter to me. However, when my peers and people of my age would tell me, like, okay, these were the same qualities, it was like, okay, damn, you do get that. Oh, now I started to see, like, oh, you do got a butt, or oh, you do got this, you just short. Like, then I started to
when you're actually a child, yes, you don't think of things like that. However, when you're raised to be older than you are, then you start doing that. So with that being said, Quanda has finished her drink. So it is time to go. All right, you guys. We will see you guys. This is the Convo Chicks, and we are happy to always be here. You guys see it. Pleasure and Courage is a one-stop shop. Make sure that you go and grab everything from her.
2 days, y'all.
Yes, and you guys already know that. Go ahead and check out my website. Purchase your 21 question starter game. It is a drinking game. And make sure you guys follow us both on YouTube and Instagram, because we have all of the information that you guys would need. All right. With that being said, Convo Chicks is out. We will see you guys in 7 days and 6 nights.